Military police said I was too crippled to be a hero until they saw my Medal of Honor. Military police said I was too crippled to be a hero until they saw my Medal of Honor. I'm still shaking just writing this, but I have to get it off my chest. So here goes. A couple of months ago, I was medically retired from the army after losing both my legs in an IUD blast during my deployment in Afghanistan. The explosion nearly killed me, and the recovery was brutal. Months of surgeries, rehab, and fighting through the darkest pits of despair. But somehow, I crawled back from the edge. Not just physically, but mentally too. I wasn't just going to be another crippled vet with a sad story. I was awarded the Medal of Honor for my actions that day. But honestly, none of that mattered once I came home. The transition sucked. People treated me like some broken, useless thing. The military police had to escort me through the airport on my return. And one people, this guy just dripping with disdain, had the nerve to say, loud enough for everyone around us to hear, "What's your story, limp boy? Heard you're not much of a soldier anymore." Probably should have stayed dead out there. I froze. I was on the verge of tears, but held it together. I didn't feel like defending myself to some random cop who thought he was better than me because I use prosthetics now. Fast forward a few weeks, I'm applying for a job at a government agency that works with veterans. I'm in an interview, wheelchair-bound, and the HR officer clearly doubts I'm cut out for a desk job, let alone anything challenging. She kept asking if I could handle pressure or move quickly despite my obvious disabilities. I kept my mouth shut until she slid an old newspaper clipping across the desk. It was about my Medal of Honor ceremony, the headline screaming, "Hero among heroes." She looked at me with the faintest smirk and said, "I don't want someone who's just a poster child. I'm looking for someone who can actually contribute." That's when I decided enough was enough. I pulled out a folder from my bag and handed it to her. Inside was every letter of commendation, every medical report proving my fitness to work, and a personal letter from my commanding officer endorsing me for the role. But the cherry on top? A high-def photo of me wearing my Medal of Honor during the ceremony, framed by the president himself. Her smirk vanished. I didn't realize she stammered. "Yeah," I said, voice calm but ironclad. "I'm not just some charity case. I'm someone who went toe-to-toe with hell and came out the other side. Can do the job." The military police guy from the airport? I found out through a friend that he was suspended a few weeks after my incident for corruption and abuse of power. Guess what? He'd been freelancing as a security contractor overseas and got caught smuggling heroin in military shipments. Ironically, he's the one who ended up in handcuffs while I walk free and honored. So yeah, I might be crippled in their eyes, but I'm the real hero here. And sometimes the sweetest revenge is just letting your real story shine while the bullies implode on their own lies.